Morning, everyone. May I request your communication device be in a silent mode, and all questions will be entertained after the briefing. Now, we call on AJ Villanueva for Operations Section Chief for updates.
Good morning, everyone. So, on September 15, 20XX, 0900 hours, the southern area of region Calabarzon was struck by what we felt like a moderate earthquake. So, report damage to buildings in the downtown district. It appears, however, that the most severe damage is the southern and eastern areas of Rizal. Initial reports received that the earthquake triggered a landslide in those areas. So, several sources are also indicate that there is damage to each school. Communication, water, and power supplies have been disrupted in the southern and eastern part of the municipality. There are also reports of There are also reports of landslides in multiple locations on the national highway. East and west of Rizal, effectively closing the highway and access in and out of the municipality. So ICP, staging area, helipad space, and camp are located in these designated areas. So to understand further about the situation, let's listen to the situation leader.
Okay, good morning to all. Before I give further the details of the current situation, I think it's a must for everybody to understand the weather that would at some point affect the operation. So let's have first our meteorologist for the weather forecast.
Okay, good morning. So, weather update. The weather is fair with 17 km/h out of the southwest and temperature 28 degrees. And please be safe in the conduct operation, especially on the affected area.
Okay, so this is the situation we have at hand. Let's listen carefully so that you would understand the details of the current situation. So it is now 1500 hours in the afternoon of September 16. It has been over 24 hours since the earthquake struck. Numerous aftershocks have occurred in the area and in the people of Rizal province. Currently, there are 10 reported dead in the barangays and several missing persons in collapsed buildings near the school. It is also reported that at least 200 families have already been displaced. They require essential needs such as shelter, medical care, and protection. Continuing education for the displaced children is also required. Electrical power is still out, and utility crews have been requested to work to reestablish power and communication. It is also reported that damage seems to be moderate to severe in the northern and eastern portion of Rizal. Engineers have assessed the central highway bridge over the Roaring River. It seems to be structurally undamaged. However, the bridge at Main Street is damaged and out of service. So I hope the situation is clear for all. Any question? Without none, so I'm giving back to our operations section chief.
Okay, so good morning again. So we have 5 groups. Our staging area manager is John Diverte. Okay, so the first group is the security group. Their supervisor is Captain Rogers, and the specific work assignment, Captain Rogers provides security and safety in the operation of the search and rescue. Captain Marvel keeps safe the resources available in the scene. The police team 4 observe maximum tolerance to family relatives who's trying to interfere in the situation. Especially for the search and rescue group, their supervisor is Mr. Lee. Okay, so provide search. Firefighter Team 1 provides search and rescue to all victims with Firefighter Team 2 with assuring the safetyness of all operatives. So search and rescue Team 2 coordinate all victim taken before its actual execution. So Firefighter Team 3 assure the safety of all members of the team as well as the affected individuals. For the clearing group, This is supervised by SM3 Guzman. So, Engineering Team 1, clearing operations to all access roads and bridges around the area of incident. Engineer Andres, maximize all resources to assure the immediate and successful clearing operations. SM3 Guzman, assure the safety of all operations and victims in the affected area. Medical Group, this division was supervised by Dr. Kwak. EMT 2-3, provide medical services as soon as possible in order to save lives and guarantee the safetyness of all victims and operatives. Dr. Kwak, maximize medical supplies available for the betterment of all affected individuals. For the relief group, supervised by Mr. Yoso. Mobile educational team, provide relief operations and educational aid for the victims. RT1, distribute relief equally among all victims with fairness. RT2, maximize available reliefs for the benefit of all victims.
Thank you for the report, Mr. A.J. Villanueva, Operations Chief. Next in line is John Robin Tapigan, our Safety Officer.
Good morning. For the safety of everybody, please wear your PPE and PPG before going to the operation area. Responders are requested to be vigilant to the safety of the operation area. They should be well prepared, well hydrated, physically and mentally fit. Utilize the site safety plan as included in the IAP. Report if there is need in revision as soon as possible. Remind that we are expecting inclement weather in the next few hours. Everyone is advised to wear raincoats in the entire operation. Keep safe, everyone, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, let's call on John D. Fuerte, the Finance Chief, for the updates.
Okay, for our financial updates, our LGU gave us our budget. So if you for our initial expenses, we already buy our food and drinks. And for your reimbursement, you can see me in the staging area 1. And for your for the transparency of our financial report, you can see it in our bulletin board there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, let's call on Arnel Makabagbad for the communication.
Okay, good morning. One of the most important, which is the communication plan, wherein we have here assigned the ICN General Staff, which is the group security group. Then in security group, we have the radio type, UHF, GMRS, then system result, channel 1, then function command, then frequency 158.111 megahertz. Then for medical group, we have here the radio type, UHF, GMRS, then same type result, which is channel 2, then function, tactical 1, then same frequency. Then next, clearing group, radio type, UHF, FRS, then same system. Then channel 3, function is tactical 2, then same frequency. Then next is the relief group. The radio type is UHF, GMRS, then same system. Channel is 4, then function tactical 3, then same frequency. The next is the SAR group, which is the radio type is UHF, FRS, then same system. Channel is 5, then function emergency, then same frequency. Use of GMRS in terrestrial simplex channel at 5 watts requires a GMRS license and FCC part as type accepted radio. Again, F216M is suggested for this purpose. Then in case of jamming, we can contact the following numbers indicated there. May mga number po tayo dyan. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Arnel. Now, for the logistical updates, let's call on Victor
Hindi ko lang
Fortaleza.
alam kung nandun siya. Okay, good morning everyone. So this is our medical plan for the Rizal earthquake. So first is the medical aid stations. We have 3. Rizal Medical located at near staging area 1. So headed by Mr. Juan de la Cruz. You can contact him at 0950-231. Second is the Bonifacio Medical located beside staging area 2. So headed by Mr. P.B. Smith. You can contact him at 0950-232. And Mabini Medical beside staging area 3, headed by Mr. John Lennon, 0950-233 is his contact number. Okay, all of the please take note, this medical stations is can only provide 8-hour services per station, so we can rotate them in 8 or 24 hours services. Next is for transportation and ambulance services. Okay, we have fast ambulance. We have 3 in staging area 1, Miss Kim Domingo, 0234, with advanced life support. And PD ambulance at staging area 2. And the quick ambulance at staging area 3. So all of these ambulances have advanced life support, and they can be rotated every 8 hours. So for maintenance and refueling. So para makapagpahinga din yung kanilang mga tao. So hospitals. So we have 3 hospitals in the Rizal area. Mayo Clinic, headed by Dr. Strange. We can contact him at 0950-237, accessible via land. Both with trauma and burn center but without helipads. John Hopkins Hospital, headed by Dr. Love, 0950-238 is his contact number. So same mode of transportation and same capabilities. And Toronto General, so by Dr. J. Contact number 0950-239, accessible by land and both with capabilities, the same capabilities as the previous hospitals. For medical emergency procedures, so please take note. Identify the nature of the injuries incurred by the victims for the proper prioritization. So this is for the rescuers. So magbibigay ng mga unang magre-respond. For medical, apply appropriate first aid to the victims. And for ambulance or transport services, transfer to the nearest hospital for the victims that are not manageable in the medical aid station. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for Talesa. Now, we call on Ana Aumentado, the PIO.
Okay, good morning, everyone. If the media asks you about the situation, just tell them to call 9426792, and I'll be giving updates every 3 hours through media. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. For the liaison officer, let's call on Romeo T. Nabua.
Good morning, everyone. We are in touch with the different government agency for the immediate help and facility. And today we have a representative from different agencies. They are the immediate agency for our rescue operation, for our operation. From DOH, we have Dr. Lumaban. You may come here, ma'am. And from DPWH, Engineer Kafirma. And from DepEd, we have Mr. Magallanes.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Good morning. Thank you for including DOH in this briefing. Your coordinating unit and operations center for health emergencies during this disaster. So we are ready to provide communication and linkages among DOH central offices and other concerned agencies such as hospitals, clinics, and health centers. We are also continuously providing the protocols, guidelines, and standards for health emergency management. So ready also on DOH to cater the briefing, counseling for victims undergoing trauma in this disaster. Thank you very much.
Hey, good morning, everyone. The DPWH is ready to deploy resources needed to clear the highways, roads for the debris blocking. And for the bridge, the damaged bridge, we will restore it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Good morning. The agency is very much willing to offer the use of facilities to serve as evacuation area or staging area. Also, we will make sure that temporary learning spaces will be made so that there will be no disruption of classes. Thank you very much.
And then there are more immediate agencies that will come soon to give us help for this disaster.
Thank you for the updates, Mr. Nobuwa. Lastly, now we call on the incident commander, Mr. Victor Gocoyo.
Our primary concern is to save and sustain lives, but on top of that, we have to ensure the safety of our responders and the general public. If you have any concern, just tell to your immediate supervisors, and we will do as much as we can so that we can help you to finish your task immediately. Before all of this, I will just give you one quote. Noah didn't do the ark while raining. Means to say that we came here prepared. You are all prepared and you are all trained. We can do this. We can weather the storm. God bless.
Sir, picture po, mama.